New York. This is WIUR Radio.
What is up, everybody? This is the Jack and Eddie Show. This is the third episode. Today, we will be talking a little bit about, we're going to briefly discuss the Giants, Jackson Dart's first start with them. And then, as you can see on my shirt, we're going to talk about the Yankees in a best-of-3 series for the wild card right now. It's a tied 1-1, and they have face elimination tonight.
Yeah, big game for the Yanks. But before we get into that, I'm going to touch on the New York Giants. Jackson Dart, first career start against my bad. Giants start. They won against the Chargers 21-18. Giants are now 1-3. Overall, he played very well. The Giants defense showed up, definitely keeping them in the game. He ran the ball a lot with a big touchdown there. He's got definitely like a dangerous play style.
I was gonna say I was watching that game and he looked good. He looked he showed some of what he's got. What he was doing running the ball, I mean, he's got to be more calm than that. He was playing out of his mind. He was playing like he was Derrick Henry.
I know.
You're not Derrick Henry, and you definitely need to learn how to slide, because you're gonna get hurt.
My anxiety levels were through the roof watching him trying to stiff arm guys and just putting his body on the line. Like, I do, to an extent, respect the just aggressiveness, I would say, but at some point you're gonna get hurt, and that leads me to Cam Scadaboo. He's been playing really well, and I like the Dart Scadaboo kind of dynamic. But he's another one, he plays like he wants to get CTE, and it's like, dude, you're gonna get hurt. But I mean, he's a dog, and I guess that's just the way that he runs the football, and I mean, I respect it.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's a running back, so I mean, he's got a little more he knows what getting hit is.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart does not know what getting hit by a big linebacker is gonna feel like. Him getting tackled by a Bosa type of guy.
Yeah.
He's got to be smarter than that. And but yeah, Malik Neighbors went down with a bad injury, out for the year with the torn ACL.
Horrible. Tragic.
Yeah, that MetLife turf, man. That MetLife turf. Everyone's been calling it out for years now. And Rodgers went down with the Achilles a couple years ago, and a lot of big names have gotten hurt on that turf. So they need to redo that stadium, because it's not like you're providing good football either. You have two of the worst teams in the NFL playing in that stadium. There's no promise for either of those teams. I'm sorry if you're a fan. I'm a Jet fan. He's a Giants fan. I keep it straight. They both stink. Horrible. They have no future. And
that basically sums up New York football. But wishing Malik Neighbors a speedy recovery.
Of course.
And, it sucks losing him, but
100%. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a Yankee recap, as me and Jack went to Game 1.
We were there in the Bronx.
We were at Game 1 at the Bronx. Battle of the Aces. Max Fried, Garrett Crochet. Both pitched phenomenal. Crochet gave up one home run to Anthony Volpe, out of all people. Anthony Volpe's had a good series so far, but yeah, Crochet dominated us. And Boone should have left Fried in probably, or at least went to go speak to him and see what he did. Go speak and see if Fried had more in him, because I think he could. I think he definitely could have had more in him. Luke Weaver ends up blowing that game, comes in, walks the 8-hitter, gives up a double to the 9-hitter on a play that Aaron Judge should have thrown him out on. And then you give up a 2-run pinch hit single to Yoshida. And he just stunk.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he, like you said, pitched a phenomenal game, Max Fried. But unfortunately, our inconsistent bullpen were were very inconsistent per usual. I mean,
Yeah,
Max
we were
Fried,
talking about it. We talked about it since the first episode. I mean, we said before the playoffs started that this bullpen has to pitch good, and Devin Williams has pitched great so far. Bendar has given up a run the first game, but he looks good.
Mhm.
That what Weaver did was unacceptable. You can't come in the game to face the 8 and 9 hitters, give up a walk, and then the next batter give up a double, and then it was pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Max Fried, he threw 6 and a third innings, 4 hits, 6 Ks. He had 102 pitches, obviously a little high, but 0 earned runs. Like,
Yeah.
man, I think he had more baseball in him that
No.
game, and like that's a management issue. And I mean, if you look at the comparison of Garrett Crochet, he threw 117, I believe it was,
Yeah, and yeah,
he kept going, and I think Freed's definitely capable of keeping up with him.
I mean,
in that
100%. And I mean, I know it's the modern day and it's not there, but like even us saying like we think he had more in him at 106, like these dudes used to throw 180 pitches.
Yeah.
Like if these guys back then could do it, like you guys can do it. And I don't care if they were facing guys with other who weren't good at the sport, but like I saw a stat today with the rookie pitching for Boston is the first that young since Babe Ruth.
It's
He
crazy.
pitched 140 something pitches that game
That's nuts.
in like 11 innings. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Wouldn't
So
happen
like
today.
I'm not obviously comparing these two to Babe Ruth, but you just got to be better. Yeah. Anything else you have to say about game one? Lineup wise, did you
I
like
mean,
the lineup? Not going Rice, not going
no,
Jazz.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I
Yeah.
mean, I think Ben Rice has been phenomenal. I think Jazz Chisholm brings a
Mhm.
lot of value to the team. Like
Mhm.
at least one of those guys, I
Yeah.
wanted to see in that lineup.
I think I didn't mind the Rice decision just because I mean Crochet is nasty, and if he's in there, I mean even if Rice is in there, he's probably going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts
Yeah.
against that guy. He's filthy.
The lefty is
Um,
tough.
I liked having Paul Goldschmidt in there because one, he's a 20 and a half time better fielder than Ben Rice.
Mhm.
He got picked up 2 hits, so he wasn't the issue. I had an issue with Jazz. I didn't really even have an issue with Jazz not being in the game either. My issue was with when we put him in the game. And I said this to Jack, they put him into field in the 8th inning, which made no sense to me when you
0
know
sense.
that Jazz is going to probably, if he gets another at bat now, he's going to be up there against Chapman with the game on the line.
What exactly
That's
happened?
word for word what I said, and it came to life. He comes up, Jazz, bases loaded, 1 out, flies out. I mean, Rosario, he played actually really well in the field that game.
He did.
So I didn't really understand the reason why he couldn't play there one more inning. If he wanted to do it after he got that at bat against Chapman in the 9th, go for it.
Mhm.
But I don't know. That was my one thing that like really bothered me outside of the Weaver situation for that game one.
Yeah. I mean, I think that walk to Rafala,
Yeah.
the Weaver walk to Rafala, I mean, that one just that hurt. That literally cost us the game.
Yeah, it did. It did.
And I mean, obviously Aaron Judge out there in right center, that he didn't really expect Sogard to go too. And like obviously he's got the whole arm injury kind of thing. So
yeah.
he wasn't able to get it in as quick. So
Yeah, that's
that it shouldn't have been a double.
yeah,
That's my
that
point.
listen, and I love Cap. I'm
Yeah.
not blaming the arm there.
I'm not
He
blaming him,
just
but-
had a brain fart there. Like that was
Yeah.
100% his fault. He's got to wear that on his chest.
Yeah.
You got to know like it's a guy trying to fight for a job on this team that's running there. So he's a speedy guy. You got to throw the ball in, and
Yeah.
that wasn't an arm issue. That was just him like
Yeah.
not realizing. If I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, I think that's enough of game one. Game two, it was Carlos Rodon versus Brian Bello, and it was Carlos Rodon looked sharp
Oh, he looked great.
in the first 2 innings. Rice started off nice 2-run home run to make it 2-0 Yankees early.
That was huge.
Yeah, it was big. And then second time around, or maybe it was third time around, I think it was the 4th inning or something like that.
Rice hit a rope, right?
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
I was he hit the rope, but I was even talking about then Rodon gave up the 2-run single to Story
right.
to tie it up. This was a very early exit from Brian Bello.
Yeah.
Um
28 pitches.
which I think is kind of a strategy because I think we might see him tonight because their other relief pitcher, Whitlock, threw season high pitch last night, 40 something pitches out of the bullpen.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I think he's probably not going to be able to pitch tonight. I think they go Bello maybe if they
That'd be
need a
interesting.
lane for like a Judge and Stanton,
Yeah.
even like a Volpe. But yeah, so that happened. It was 2-2. Yeah, they scored their third run on a how did they even score their third run? I'm going blank right now. I forget, but Rodon then gave up. They made it 3-3 again. I want a Trevor Story home run again, who hurts Rodon to make it 3-3. And then it was a 3-3 game for a while. Boone comes out to take Rodon out, and he did what he didn't do the night previous night. He talks to Boone. I mean, he talks to Rodon, leaves him in. Rodon gets out of the inning. That's
Yeah.
where his night should have ended.
Yep.
Instead, we bring him out for the 7th. He walks 2 guys on 8 pitches. And then Fernando Cruz comes in and absolutely just,
He came in clutch.
and I'm not gonna lie, he got rocked last night, but it got into the gloves. Jazz made a season-saving play
That
up
was
the middle,
incredible.
saved a run, and then Story again comes up, bases loaded, 2 outs, and I mean, I know I was expecting something bad to happen. He's been killing us all night, and he sent one and
Hit the ball 400 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all terrified.
yeah, right in
watching that
Grisham's
ball,
glove.
watching that one travel.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the warning track to end the game to Judge out and right.
Yeah. I was just gonna say Wells picks
close.
up a big RBI single on a little kind of not even a ball hit that hard, just
No.
went down the line. It was a 3-2 pitch, so Jazz was running.
That's why you
Jazz
want
ends up
Jazz
scoring.
Yeah, that's why you want him in
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he's got that speed. He
Mhm,
brings that energy.
100%.
I mean, that was a huge RBI.
Other guys I just want to shout out. You kind of just hit on it a little bit. David Bendar with a 1-2-3 ninth inning, striking out 2, and that last pitch to Rafaela really scared me. It really did. That
Yeah.
ball could have easily been out of the stadium.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't. So he goes 1-2-3, and Devin Williams, after giving up a leadoff single to Bregman, very, very impressed of what he's done these first 2 games. And yeah, I mean, he's gonna be big for us tonight if we want to advance. You're gonna have to, put Williams back in there tonight, Bendar back in there tonight. With the only Bendar I'm not really that nervous for, but I think that Devin Williams, if he's coming into this game, needs to face a different part of the order. I don't want him facing Bregman again. But we're
Yeah.
gonna go to a quick ad break.
This is WIUR Radio.
Hi, I'm Morgan Beastie from the Ionian, and I hope you're enjoying today's show. Are you looking for the latest scoop on campus news, sports, and more? Check out the Ionian University's very own award-winning student newspaper. We keep you up to date with everything happening on and off campus. Want to know about the big game, the latest campus event? It's all in the Ionian. Join the conversation. Read, write, and get involved. Visit www.theionian.org or pick up a copy around campus. Stay informed, stay connected. Now, back to WIUR, Iona University Radio.
And we're back. We're gonna
back.
talk about game 3 now.
Big pitching matchup.
Big
right
pitching
now.
matchup.
Huge. We got 2 young guys. You got Cam Schlittler for the Yankees, age 24, and then you got Connolly Early, the lefty, and he's 23 years old. He was just called up September 9th. This is definitely like the biggest games of their careers. No doubt. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on them. We as Yankee fans, we just need Schlittler to come out and do what he does. I think he looked pretty good this season. Guy throws straight gas. He's throwing 100 plus. I mean, We just need him to be sharp. We need him to come out and pitch.
100%. And
That's
I
it,
don't
man.
and I don't want to see no funny business from Aaron Boone tonight. Let the kid pitch, you
Yeah.
know. We've seen it previous years. I remember the COVID season. Devi Garcia, who was the young rookie at the time, he gets the nod against Tampa and he pitches the first inning, I think it was, and then they took him out
Yeah.
because he gave up a run and put Jay Happen. And I don't want to see that. I want to see him pitch. If he gives up an early run, let him pitch, you know,
Yeah.
let him try to pitch because
It's
right
expected.
now he's the best we have right now. I don't want my pitching path to victory right now would probably be Cam Schlittler hopefully gets me 6. And then I think they're gonna have to count on Weaver. I don't want that, but they might there's gonna be at least 3 innings here. And that's at least because I could see Cam only going
He could go
5.
5. Yeah.
I mean, the bullpen's gonna have to step up tonight, guys who haven't stepped up all night, whether that's a Luke Weaver, a Duval,
Tim Hill.
I mean,
list goes
I don't want to see Will Warren in the game. I don't
Out.
want to see Mark Leiter in the
Mark Leiter.
game.
No.
That guy Blackburn, unless we're winning like 8-0.
Absolutely not.
But yeah,
Yeah. Basically, if he could give us 5 strong, 6 strong, and our bullpen just has to man up here, man.
I
They-
think
they
we have to
man up.
jump early on this kid. We have to jump early.
Yeah.
I think he's a young pitcher who, you know, Cam Schlittler's even got a little more experience from him because Cam Schlittler's been doing it for a decent amount now.
Yeah.
This guy getting called up early, and he's pitched 2 of his starts at minor league stadiums. Tampa Stadium, which is being renovated, like they're renovating Steinbrenner Field, which is the Yankees' spring training field, and then Oakland, not even Oakland, the Athletics Field, which is a AAA team. So this is one of his first starts on away starts on a actual MLB field in the postseason in an elimination game. You better believe, even if he doesn't think, he's nervous.
Yeah.
He's
100%.
nervous. And that's the only reason I kind of wish Goldschmidt was in this lineup is because you get 4 MVPs right off the bat to
Yeah.
face this kid. And Goldschmidt, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton. That's 4 MVPs in the past that no rookie pitcher wants to see that in
No.
the first inning of a playoff game.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but that being said, this is the Yankees lineup for tonight. We have Grisham batting first and center, Judge batting second and right, Bellinger in left batting third, Stanton DHing, Rice at first, Rosario at third, Jazz at second, Volpe at short, and Wells catching. What do you think about that lineup?
I'm not gonna lie. I think this gives us our best chance. You know, I mean, Grisham has been struggling against lefties. But you know, hopefully this guy just makes mistakes and Grisham can just capitalize. Also, another key, actually two key players in this lineup. You got Cody Bellinger, who has been mashing lefties all year. I expect a lot from him. And Giancarlo Stanton. It's October, man. I mean, he's been kind of struggling. He's been grounding the ball into the ground a lot this postseason. But, you know, I think he's Giancarlo Stanton. I could see him going 480 tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, no, he was out there early today, like 5 hours before like everyone else was out there for team batting practice, just getting in that extra work, which we saw him do last year in the postseason when he struggled in game 1. And then after that game, he went off to be Giancarlo Stanton. The only issue I have with this lineup, and it's not even an issue because I think Rosario has to be in there. Him at third base scares me a little bit, but I think they have trust him there just because Cam Schlittler is not a ground ball pitcher. He's a strikeout pitcher and a fly ball pitcher. So
I
like
him.
it.
I thought he played phenomenal.
No, he
Game 1
did.
at
He
second,
played a
by the way.
great game at second base, but that's
Third
complete.
base,
It's
yeah,
a complete different position. And listen, dude. I have faith in him, and I like the move with Goldschmidt off the bench, to be honest, because that means pinch hit anytime, bottom of the 9th if we need. I hope it doesn't come down to that because I don't know how much more stress I could take.
We continue to go back to this, but Jose Cabby, man, coming off the bench, that could be huge. I could see him, you know, coming in the clutch and
100%.
late in the game. You never know when you need a base runner.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this lineup ends up working out, but I do think this gives us our best chance.
Yeah, you
tonight.
wanna just
Yeah.
hit them with the quick
We're gonna
last
take a
ad break, real
quick ad
quick.
break. So have an event you want to promote, reach out to us or stop by the studio so we can help you and your club get an ad with us here at WIUR. Shout out to our next show of the week, Beyond the Scoreboard. Make sure to check their show out every Tuesday at 11, only on WIUR Radio.
There you go.
That's our quick little ad break.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna talk a little bit more about this game. Maybe tell me if you have any. I'm gonna steal this from a Talking Yanks podcast I watch, but like a premonition. Like if the first thing I say, Game 3 tonight, what do you think? What do you see happening tonight?
For you're talking overall?
Yeah,
The
like
whole
just
game?
one thing like in your head right now off the bat, whether it's a Aaron Judge home run or like a Cam Schlittler 7 innings scoreless performance, a play in the field.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Giancarlo Stanton on this
Yeah.
one. I think he, obviously he's been hitting baseballs all day today, and I think
Yeah.
he wants to be that guy to step up. I think he totally is gonna be that guy to step up tonight, and he's Stanton in October. I keep going back to it, but I think he's gonna deliver today in a big way, and we'll see what happens, but. Stanton,
Yeah.
Giancarlo, man. It's October.
It is.
Step
It
up,
is
guy.
October.
So what about you? What are you thinking? Anyone in
See,
this lineup?
I
catching your
had a premonition earlier. I was making pasta. I was just minding my own business, and it came to me, and it's gonna be past the 5th inning. Austin Wells 3-run home run that pretty much seals the game. It's gonna be a 3-1 game at the time. Austin Wells hits a 3-run home run, makes it 6-1. Yankees win 6-2.
That's your boy, man. You've been saying this.
It is, and I was
you've always had
very
faith.
hype. I was very hype last night when he came through because I thought even he fouled off a couple pitches in that at bat that I was like, okay, he's on him, and
He was working.
and then he did it.
Yeah,
He
came through big time, and we know Wells has the power.
He does.
He's obviously struggling.
He's a phenomenal hitter. Listen, and he didn't even have a great year. I mean,
No.
he still was top 4 or 5 in catching RBIs this year, like catches with RBIs. He drove in over 70 ribbies. He had over 20 home runs. The average just needs to go up, but he didn't he didn't have a season he wanted to, but I don't say that was a failure to a year because he also came up in big time moments. So
like 219 is not what we want.
No,
but
not at all.
Listen, next year,
just think
no
about it
doubt,
though.
I think
20 more points on that average. He's Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, literally,
He's Cal Raleigh.
Facts, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. My final score prediction. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a high scoring game. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 7-5 Yankees dub.
Yeah. No, I could see. Listen, I could see this game going anyway. Yankees winning by a close game, a blowout. I could see the Red Sox winning a close game or a blowout. It's just the series. Even if, like I was telling this, I personally, and not just because I'm a Yankee fan, I think the Yankees are a better team than Boston. I think they're better pitching. I mean, they get the nod with Crochet, but other than that, better pitching. They got a better lineup. I give the bullpen to the Red Sox, but
you have to. Chapman's been phenomenal.
Yeah, but that being said, I think we're a much better team than this team, but it doesn't matter. Even if I thought they were a better team, it's just the fact it's Yankee Red Sox. It's postseason baseball. It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
That's why I say 6-2 Yankees. I hope that because it's still kind of a close game. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
But, we also have a comfortable lead. I don't want a one-run lead scare me.
No.
I was saying that.
You were saying the game's tied if we're up 1.
We're even almost down 1. If they're winning by 1, the Yankees are kind of down 1, if that makes sense.
Unfortunately. That's just the inconsistency in the bullpen we've been dealing with. But listen, when they're sharp, man, they could be dominant.
Yeah, for sure.
We have Devin Williams.
Yeah, we have Devin Williams who we've said that's pretty good. But yeah, I think that's enough Yankee baseball. I think we're gonna leave it there for the night.
I'm nervous.
We're
we gotta go
nervous.
watch this big game 3.
Yes, big game 3.
It's going down. We'll see you next week,
Yes.
I guess, when
Yeah,
Well,
we'll see.
hopefully the
Hopefully
Yanks are
we're still
playing.
here.
Yeah.
Quick little thing, just follow our TikTok at the Jack and Eddie Show.
Yep, that's us.
Peace out.
Peace out. Let's go Yanks.